Do you eat canned tuna every week thinking it's a healthy choice? What if I told you that this convenient protein might actually be poisoning your body? Slowly, silently, and dangerously. You're about to discover the disturbing truth behind one of the most popular items in your pantry, and why switching it out might save your health. Canned tuna has long been praised as a budget-friendly source of lean protein, perfect for quick lunches, salads, and sandwiches. It's low in fat, high in omega-3s, and often recommended for heart health. But what if this convenient meal staple is hiding some not-so-healthy secrets? In today's video, we're diving deep into how canned tuna could be harming your body, and what healthier options you can choose instead. If you're over 30, trying to eat clean, or simply want to protect your long-term health, this video is for you. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and at the end of the video, if you liked it, please leave a thumbs up and maybe even a comment. Any support for the channel helps us grow and continue to make more of these cool videos. The biggest hidden danger in canned tuna is mercury, an extremely toxic heavy metal that accumulates in fish through polluted ocean waters. Tuna, especially larger species like albacore or yellowfin, are near the top of the food chain and absorb mercury from the smaller fish they eat. That mercury then ends up in your can and ultimately your body. Mercury toxicity has been linked to fatigue, memory loss, headaches, anxiety, and even long-term neurological damage. The scary part? You might not notice the symptoms right away. They build over time, making it difficult to trace back to a single food source. So how much canned tuna is considered safe? According to the FDA, adults should limit their intake of albacore tuna to no more than 1 5-ounce serving per week. For chunk light tuna, it's 2 to 3 servings. But the truth is, these recommendations are based on average mercury levels, and some can test much higher. If you're eating tuna multiple times a week, or feeding it to kids, you could be unknowingly exceeding safe limits. Mercury builds up in the body and takes months, even years, to detox naturally. And because it accumulates silently, many people don't even realize they're at risk until symptoms appear. Another little-known danger of mercury in canned tuna is its potential to disrupt hormones. Studies suggest that mercury exposure can affect thyroid function, lower testosterone levels, and even interfere with fertility. Pregnant women are often warned to avoid high-mercury fish, but everyone, regardless of age or gender, can be affected by hormone disruption. If you've been struggling with low energy, mood swings, or irregular cycles, your diet might be playing a bigger role than you think. Beyond mercury, canned tuna also poses concerns for inflammation and immune function. Some canned varieties are packed in refined oils like soybean or canola that are high in omega-6 fats and can tip the body into a pro-inflammatory state when consumed regularly. Chronic inflammation is now linked to nearly every major disease, from heart disease to diabetes to autoimmune disorders. Combined with mercury, these low-quality oils can create a toxic 1-2 punch that weakens your immune system over time. And we're not done yet. Let's talk about BPA, a chemical often used in the lining of canned foods, including tuna. BPA is a known endocrine disruptor, which means it can mimic estrogen in the body and interfere with your natural hormonal balance. Even though many companies now advertise BPA-free packaging, tests show that alternative linings may still leach similar hormone-disrupting compounds. That means even if you're choosing tuna in water instead of oil, and sticking to small portions, you could still be getting exposed to chemicals that mess with your body's internal systems. Here's something else to consider. Regularly consuming canned tuna might not only expose you to toxins, but also crowd out more nutrient-dense foods from your diet. Fresh, whole food sources of protein like wild-caught salmon, sardines, lentils, eggs, and plant-based options are rich in antioxidants, vitamins, and fiber that tuna simply doesn't provide. Over time, a lack of variety can lead to subtle nutritional deficiencies, especially if you rely on canned tuna as your go-to lunch or post-gym protein source. So, what should you eat instead? If you love the convenience of canned tuna, there are healthier alternatives. Canned wild salmon is a fantastic swap. It's lower in mercury and higher in anti-inflammatory omega-3s. Sardines are another underrated powerhouse packed with calcium, vitamin D, and clean protein. For plant-based options, try chickpea salad, lentil patties, or tofu with seaweed for that savory ocean taste. These swaps are not only safer but often more nutritious, and they don't carry the same toxic baggage. If you've been eating canned tuna regularly and are now wondering how to reverse the damage, don't panic. It's not too late. The body can naturally detox from mercury with the right support. Eating more leafy greens, cruciferous vegetables, cilantro, and foods rich in sulfur, like garlic and onions, can support your liver and help flush out toxins. Staying hydrated, boosting your fiber intake, and exercising regularly can also accelerate detox pathways. In some cases, medical chelation may be necessary, but for most people, gentle detox through food and lifestyle is a great start. While everyone should be cautious, certain groups are more vulnerable to canned tuna's dangers. Children, pregnant women, and older adults are especially sensitive to mercury and hormone disruption. People with autoimmune diseases, thyroid conditions, or chronic fatigue may also notice their symptoms worsen with regular tuna consumption. If you fall into any of these categories, consider cutting tuna out completely, or sticking to occasional, carefully sourced options like skipjack or pole-caught varieties, which tend to have lower mercury levels. It's important to remember that food marketing doesn't always tell the full story. Just because a product is labeled heart-healthy, packed with omega-3s, or high protein, doesn't mean it's good for you long-term. Canned tuna companies often emphasize the benefits while downplaying the risks. That's why being an informed consumer is so powerful. You can protect your health and make smarter choices, no matter how clever the label looks. Let's quickly recap. Canned tuna may seem like a healthy, convenient meal choice, but it can be a hidden source of mercury, inflammation, hormone disruption, and even nutrient loss. By swapping it for safer, nutrient-rich options like wild salmon, sardines, or plant-based proteins, you're not just avoiding toxins, you're actively fueling your body with better nutrition. Eating healthy isn't about fear, it's about empowerment. You deserve to know what's in your food and how it affects your body. If this video opened your eyes or made you rethink your food choices, hit that like button and subscribe for more no-fluff, real-talk health videos. Drop a comment below. Have you been eating canned tuna regularly? Will you be making a change? Your story might just help someone else. Thanks for watching, and remember, the more you know, the healthier you grow.